What am I trying to say? They create a problem and they solve a little bit of the problems. Then they want to become heroes of the story. That's what they do.
Look at the hardship in the country: rising food prices, fuel price fluctuation, insecurity in some part of the country, transportation costs and all of that. Do you believe the APC government is truly delivering on its renewed hope agenda?
Nigeria is damaged, irreparably damaged, and it cannot be fixed.
Bag of beans, 50 kg. From 50 to 100 is back at 50. Bet you are not telling Nigerians about it.
So I will not come out and tell you that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did this when he actually created it.
Come on. If you deceive Nigeria, can you deceive the international community? If people have selected or elected you and put you into office, or you forced yourself on them, either way, you are the president today. Your job, primary job, is to improve the lives of the people that you have come to lead. There is nothing to be grateful, because before they took over in 2015, Nigeria was the #1 economy.
Everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. This APC government has no shame. Since 2015, when they took over office from the PDP, it has been backwardness upon backwardness upon backwardness. Now, Tinubu took over in 2023. He forgot that he inherited from his own APC predecessor. He is still blaming the former president, the late president, which is his friend. So we inherited a very bad state. Now, let's take that aside. Do you know that recently, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is just doing so much to let Nigeria know that he is working by not doing anything, but wants you guys to be praising him? But before we jump into the whole story of the day, have you guys watched this recent interview where this particular APC man said that Tinubu have crashed the price of everything to this price? And I want you guys to watch it.
Look at the hardship in the country: rising food prices, fuel price fluctuation, insecurity in some part of the country, transportation costs and all of that. Do you believe the APC government is truly delivering on its renewed hope agenda?
Let's take that. I'll go this way. Mr. President has addressed this nation severally since he became president. And in any of his address, you can go back to them. He acknowledges that there are challenges. He acknowledges that there are pains. But he goes further to promise Nigerians that he is here to ensure that those pains, those challenges ease out with time. I give you an example. You talked about food prices. 2023-2024. We started from 40,000 naira a bag of rice, local rice. It rose to 100,000 naira in 2024. If you go to the market today, and I'm talking today, September, you get it for 50,000 naira. But you're not talking about it. It goes for beans, a bag of beans, 50 kg. From 50 to 100 is back at 50. Bet you are not telling Nigerians about it. If you go to a bag of gari, it started from 30, it rose to about 70, it's back at 40. You are not telling Nigerians. You talked about fuel. Once upon a time, fuel was above 1,000 naira, up to 1,200 and something. Today, it's below 900 naira. And I just heard before I came here that Dangote has crashed its price further to 820 in southern parts of Nigeria, about 850 in the northern part. So, if you agree with me, with more private refineries, and if our refineries truly come on stream, as this government would want them to come on stream, there will be competition. And once there's competition, the price can only...
According to him, bag of rice from this to this, bag of gari is this to this, bag of beans, bag of this, bag of that, bag of this. Even before he came, fuel price from this to that. This APC government, basic fact is that they are just so adamant. You know, when somebody does nothing, or when a criminal robs you, I don't know how to emphasize. You know, when a criminal comes to rob you in your own house, and you caught him, he returns some things and said, you don't praise me now, out of everything I steal, now I return some more. You know, this is what this APC is doing. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this particular video of VDM, what he responded back So this APC government, and I want you guys to watch it, we'll be right back. There are a lot of videos that you will see back and front what these guys are saying on social media.
All right, so for the past few days now, I've been getting hits from different APC influencers. They say, very dark man, Tinubu is doing very good now in Nigeria, and you are not talking about it. But any small bad where you just notice, you will talk about and they attack Tinubu government. Now, I want to show you people something, yeah? All these people where they attack, make I show you something. Now, if you notice, if not be say that man rush, can't help that woman, that lioness for buy the woman. If not be that man, that lioness for buy the woman. So that man might be the hero of this story. But that is to the little minds. The people that cannot see beyond. I ain't go call that man the hero. Do you understand? People with the little mind will call him a hero. But guess what? Do you know that that lion actually came from inside his house? That lion are in pets. He no chain the lion well. Now why the lion escape? Do you understand? Now why the lion escape? If not be say he rush, if to say delay a little bit, that lion maybe for hold the human truth and he go buy the human. Do you understand? That is what the Nigerian politicians are all about, and that is what Tinubu is doing right now. They create a problem and they solve it a little bit and they claim to be the heroes, whereas they are the architects of that problem. They create a problem, they just solve a little bit of the problem. Now in this story, the little bit of the problem where the man solved, yes, he saved that woman life from his own problem when he caused his own lion. But guess what? He didn't completely save the woman, because the woman have been traumatized because her life flashed before our own eyes. Who caused the problem? It is the owner of the lion that caused the problem. But to every other person, to an average mind, he is the hero. That's what is happening now. Now President Bola Ahmed Tinubu creates all these problems so we see for this country. The whole suffering where they go on right now him create them. How? Baba just come into power. First thing I do, subsidy remover. He not even take time, make it assess what they go on. Oh boy, now so suffering for Nigeria double. Because fuel price moved from 97 naira, being 100 and something naira, straight to 700 and something naira. Transportation increase, food price increase, labor increase, everything increased. In less than 6 months when Tinubu enter power, our life just go back to like 15-20 years ago. Now guess what? He said, oh, it is for the betterment of Nigeria. We are paying so much for subsidy. We are going to take that money and we are going to put it into some other things that will benefit Nigerians. But guess what today? This same man is borrowing money from left, right, and center. Nothing has been done. He is the architect of the problem. So why should I come out and say he did do well when Naim creates the problem? How much be price? You call it and say, they say, price of rice now is 60 something naira. Are you mad? How much was rice when Good Luck was in power? This APC is their APC. They came with these people. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's APC. They came with these people. I'm not trying to be political right now, but you know me, I will just talk how they be, man. I don't even care. Before APC, what were we doing in Nigeria? They carry fuel go 87 naira that time, everybody want chop Good Luck. Now so they pack yourself, come out. They want chop Good Luck Jonathan. How much be rice during Good Luck Jonathan? 8,000 plus. How much be egg? Egg is 300 naira now if you never go 350. One egg. One egg. One egg. That is the only thing where poor people take they manage before. Say they get protein for their food. No go try meat, no go try turkey, no go try chicken. How much be Gary now? How much be Gary? No, how much be Gary? How much be beans? These are like the normal things where we say the average poor man, if you buy 1 cup before cook and chop. Then you come and tell me that the good way Tinubu do, he created these problems. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu created these problems. I can't pinpoint one thing to say this is what Bola Ahmed Tinubu did since he became president in Nigeria. The only thing I go say, okay, yes, it's a nice idea. I don't even know whether they don't completely implement them. That the money where they go straight to local government accounts, where give local government chairman power to actually work in their local government. That's the only thing. But I don't know if they don't implement that because I talk, they talk. But as for this case of say, okay, make I praise Tinubu for one good thing where he do, I can't. Because I've not even seen anything good. Unless my people stop suffering. I go around now, I see people. Everybody is in the problem. People are suffering. You get? People are suffering. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu won't work, if he truly won't work, show me say he wants my own support. Make him stop insecurity for Nigeria. Make I know yeah. They just buy people for Kwara which day. Yeah. Yesterday, they buy people for Kwara. Then we all see they go on, just all see they go on. This December we'll hear more scores. You should stop it. When you don't stop, when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stop insecurity, make people see they make hungry, they beat people better. Don't be say farmers go to their houses, they don't come buy them. Huh? Farmers in their homes, they don't come kill them, they don't buy them now. People where they day for villages, they are no longer safe. Foods are expensive because farmers can no longer go to their farms. And you tell me President Bola Ahmed Tinubu do something good. I'm not against his government. Me nothing concern me with the politics because at the end of the day, all of them are the same. So I no kuku send anyone papa, and that is why I say, see, as you see me like this, I'm never gonna say I want to come out and support anybody for anything because I know at the end of the day, these people don't even have Nigeria at heart. They don't have a system that will work. An average politician just wants to come into power in Nigeria. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. I beg. May God help us. That's the only thing I can say. Peace and love, don't play. If you play, you gonna learn and you will learn the hard way.
Now, you watch this particular video of VDM. I also want you guys to watch this particular video of VO Shannon from Patrick. What he said, Mr. Patrick, what he said in this video, we'll be right back. I want you guys to watch it.
There is nothing to be grateful because before they took over in 2015, Nigeria was the #1 economy in Africa.
I beg your pardon.
2 of us, now we are #4. Come on. If you deceive Nigeria, can you deceive the international community? Who took us to #4? Look at it.
Barrister,
we are talking of facts, verifiable facts.
As they say, the argument is as at that time that Nigeria was #1, that we were many living on borrowed time, that it was a matter of time before the economy crumbled.
And you believe such a story?
No, it's not a matter of believing. That's the argument.
Look, they will always tell lies to deceive you, but not Nigerian. Gullible Nigerian can believe what they are saying. How can you talk of borrowed time? How much did we borrow? How much debt did we?
No, I'm not talking about say borrowed time. That is, we were living on something that was eventually something bad was definitely going to happen to us if they didn't come in to rescue us.
Who rescue us to what? What was the borrowing pattern under Jonathan? How much did Jonathan leave as debt?
No, Barrister, I'm not talking about borrowing in terms of debt. You see, when they say they are living on borrowed time, which means your time has already expired.
Are you serious?
You know, so they said that, look, the economy was already tanked at that time, that it was more like cosmetics. What we saw at that time was cosmetics. That underneath, Nigeria was already decaying, and that they came to rescue us.
Are you serious? So for 8 years, the rescue, we didn't see it, Abi. For 8 years that Buhari was in office, didn't you hear what they said? That they met a totally... So who now... Hey, God Almighty, Mr. Okoro, please don't go there. Who now collapsed the economy that their own party members are lamented? What are you telling me? Didn't you hear what he said? That he met a bankrupt economy. So who bankrupted Nigerians? Was it PDP that they took over from 8 years ago? I mean 10 years ago that collapsed the economy? How can you buy such argument, Mr. Okoro? There is no argument there. Please don't go there.
Now, Barrister, the president says we have turned the corner.
They didn't.
The economy has made a rebound.
Until they took us to where they met us in 2015, Mr. Okoro. Look, a man set his house on fire. And then when he realized he's fully, he now started putting out the fire and started renovating the house. Why should I praise him? Who put the house on fire before? Was it not you? So if you now realize you are fully and started renovating the house and rebuilding it, why should I thank you? Who put the house on fire in the first place? What were you doing? You collapsed the economy, and I should praise you now for trying to revive it. Now, the question is, what is the sense there? You collapsed this economy by your incompetence, and you are not telling me that we are cross. What did you cross?
All right. Now, it is obvious that this government has nothing to offer to Nigerians. Remember that they said they want to construct 700 kilometers of road. All they could do is 30, and they want you guys to praise them and say they have done so much. But meanwhile, all the federal road that link to the 36 states, none of them is working, and this government is expecting you to clap for them. Now, they skyrocket everything, the price of commodity. They just remove some percent and put it somewhere else, and they want you guys to be clapping for them. Anyway, when they are talking this way, they want you guys to bear with them, like what people are saying, oh, bear with us, we are doing a reform. You have to pass through this hardship for a better Nigeria. We are under the tunnel. We are this and that. Okay. If you want Nigerians to bear with you, you also will have to bear with Nigerians, that everybody, like what Ibrahim Traore is doing in his country, Burkina Faso, everybody will cut their price, their salary, their income to a minimum, so that we all of us will bear the pain together and work. But unfortunately, they are putting you guys in perpetual bondage, but why them are enjoying? I want you guys to watch this particular video of a senator. What he said is earning monthly, that is not enough for him.
How much do you earn as a salary, senator? I earn 14 million for everything. In a year or per month? In a month. In a month. But everything compulsory. In don't think that is enormous. No, it's not. Head. You're not the only one. No. Let me be honest. Do you know this money I have to buy fuel? I have to travel to my constituency. I have to maintain constituency office. I have to sit in the constituency. It's not enough.
Now, according to him, 40 million is not enough. That is just a slide of it. We'll come back and let you guys know the actual amount that these people are receiving. But I also want you guys to watch this particular video of Arise TV News. We'll be right back.
The truth of the matter is, when the president said hardship is over, I think it is reckless and irresponsible.
The worst is over.
Look, we are going through hardship.
Yes.
Things are not better. Things are going from bad to worse. We have a problem. We are not solving the problem. By not going for the parade is, what's the parade about? It used to be a colonial thing. There's no need for that. The most important thing is the speech that he made to the nation. That's the most important thing. So in that speech, however, I see a lot of falsehood, manipulation of facts and figures. But anyway, 65 years of Nigeria, we shouldn't be looking at 65 years of independence, because we're not in the, for 30 years or more, 35 years, we were under military rule. That's true. Our independence was actually, our democracy was suspended for those years. So we should be looking at Nigeria since 1999, really. And that's really where we can figure out whether we're doing well or not.
26 years.
Yes. And what we have, frankly, if you look at what most observers have been saying, they've been consistent in saying that the 1999 Constitution is a fabrication of the military. It is a garrison mentality type of constitution. It does not represent democracy or growth. It has stifled our growth economically. He had made security worse. We have to restructure Nigeria. We have to review totally that 1999 Constitution before we begin to make progress. For 26 years now, because let's forget about the years before, For 26 years, we have been operating a constitution that has restrained economic growth by keeping most of the minerals in our country in what they call an exclusive list controlled by the federal government. For that reason, we have not seen growth in Nigeria because we have not gone into our resources to maximize our potential economically. We've depended on oil all these years. Oil is a wasting asset. It is growing less and less every time. We have to diversify from oil. We have a solution to our problems in the recommendation of the 2014 confab. If we do not go back to that confab, we don't need another national confab. That recommendation is there. No need to waste time, energy, and money. We have a lot of recommendations. Number one, for the economy, you have to diversify the economy, and you have to devolve power to the states. You cannot suspend that 1963 constitution and replace it with 1999 constitution, which was drawn up by Abdul Salam and co. This is a military constitution. Just in other words, where they're going us back, they're taking us back to another military regime in 26 years since they said they have left office. By the way, the first man that took over in 1999 was a military man too, who had a military mentality.
He was a member of your party.
It doesn't matter. I'm a Nigerian before I'm a member of a political party. And all I want is progress for Nigeria. If we do not have devolution of power to the states so that they can develop their own material resources and their human resources without having to get permission and support from the federal government. Look at the federal government now. Do you realize that we don't even have a federal government? There are many states in this country that are controlled by terrorists.
Many states?
Yes. Many areas of the north. Come on. Everybody knows that.
Maybe whenever, you wanted to say a few local governments.
Yes.
Yeah, local governments. Local governments. Yeah, but areas, I mean, communities. So if you cannot even go into your community to control the community, because we don't have state police, anything can happen to anybody anytime. We are drifting into a failed state regarding our security. The Financial Times of London, I think it was about a year ago, made it clear that the way our security is going, look at what happened to this young lady in Abuja. You know, I've written something about it. Everybody is sending condolences. This is beyond condolence. We just look at the system. What happened there? First, bandits coming, nobody can challenge them because we don't have security. Can you walk anywhere in Nigeria and see police on the street except when they are collecting toll, when they are harassing people for money in traffic? We don't have security. And then when the young lady was, out of panic, according to the report we had, how quickly did the ambulance get there? When they got there, what kind of treatment did she get before she was transported to hospital? She was finished. Our system had broken down. We have not addressed these things since 1999. We need to go into serious consultation and serious work. The president now is playing games with Nigeria, telling us everything will be okay. Mañana, tomorrow. We've been saying that for how long? We are not making progress. We are not doing our job.
You know, when the senator came out to tell you, oh, this or that, bear with us, we are receiving 14 million, or this, they have a way of sugarcoating what they are doing to you. Meanwhile, they are not doing anything. They can tell you Nigeria economy is beginning to stable. Nigeria economy is good now, but you are not feeling the impact. A bag of rice that were 6,000 to 12,000, everybody were complaining, including them were in the street protesting against good luck. Automatically, when Buhari took over power from 12,000 up to 30-something thousand, 38, 40, 25, it was like that. Tinubu came and took it to 100-something thousand. He's not telling you to clap for them. In everything, it took Nigerian efforts to protest, to cry out, so that they will increase their minimum wages. After they do, or before they do, even a copper have to sacrifice our own certificate to cry out and even cost our own certificate before they could even increase a copper fee. But at the end of the day, they are increasing their own with 20%. So you know, recently, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is telling you that the money they are receiving is not enough. We'll make a separate videos about the way these people are spending money. But now, I want you guys to listen carefully to this senator on how he read out wardrobe allowance, slippers allowance, shigom allowance, prostitution allowance, and the allowance of knacking women, petrol allowance, and all this kind of benefits that comes with it when you are a senator. I want you guys to watch it.
I, a member of this house, collect basic salary of 2.5 per month, furniture allowance 7.5 million per month, newspaper allowance 1.2 million per month, wardrobe allowance 621,000 per month, recess allowance 248,000 per month, accommodation allowance 4.9 million per month, utility allowance 828,000 per month, personal assistant allowance 621,000 per month.
Anyway, me, I will not just add too much to it. All of you have listened. Some, they said you should be clapping for them because they increased bag of rice from 30-something thousand to 100-something thousand. Now they just brought it to 80,000. When I check online, some parties still selling 100,000, some still selling 80-something thousand. Price of fuel, I thought he was going to say, oh, we return it back to the actual price that we met it. No, he's still telling you they just remove some percent of it. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this particular video so that you will know that Nigeria can never be fixed and there's no plans to fix this country. Nigeria is damaged and there is nothing we all can do.
Nigeria is damaged, irreparably damaged, and it cannot be fixed. I will not mince words. The only thing that can fix Nigeria is a reset. You can interpret that however you want to interpret it. The reason being that you have a country that have consistently elected the worst of us to lead the best of us. It's not that the best of us aren't interested in governance. No. If the best of us, if they came out today running for office, we, these same people, will abandon them at the polls. He'll probably get his one vote. That is if the card reader even acknowledges his fingerprint. We will encourage these thugs, these fraudsters. We sing their praises. We chant their names. We forget that these people don't have your best interest at heart whatsoever.
Anyway, I rest my case here. I love you guys. I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. What are your thoughts about this? Do you believe Nigeria can be fixed? Do you believe that this APC government is working? If they are working, for those of you that are tribalism and bigotry, that believe that, oh, as long as a Yoruba man that is there or a Muslim man that is there, we have to let him do whatever he wants to do. It not concerns us. And I want you guys to let me know in the comment section, what do you think that this government have done for the past 2 years now, going to 3 years in office, that is beneficiary to you, that is defending them, or to the common Nigerian, except the ghost things that they are doing, they are telling you we are doing, but we all are not feeling it, we are not feeling the impact. I'm waiting for you guys in the comment section. I love you guys. God love you more. Until we meet again. Peace out.
If people have selected or elected you and put you into office, or you forced yourself on them, either way, you are the president today. Your job, primary job, is to improve the lives of the people that you have come to lead. Your job is not to tell us how things are. We should tell you how things are. So it is not for the president to tell us that we have turned the corner and things are now getting better. Excuse me, Mr. President, things are not getting better.
But do you expect the president to talk about the negative things?
No, they are not negative.
Of course he will.
Moses, those things are not negative. They are realities.
Okay.
Let's not cast them positive, negative, so that we now say, oh, you have to be positive about Nigeria. There's nothing like that. Those things are psychological programming tools. The reality is that for the average Nigerian today, life is hard.
Yes.
Life is tough.
I like that.
And the president cannot tell us that because we have now achieved 4%, 4.23% GDP, we have turned the corner. Or because inflation is coming down to 22%, well, 20%, we have turned the corner. Or that the exchange rate has stabilized at 1,500. In the last 6 months, we have turned the corner. We have to remind ourselves that exchange rate was 197 naira just 3 years ago. And that as at that time, we can calculate the price, the cost of living. You know, there's a cost of living index. Those are realities. I don't think that the president did he did himself credit with that speech.